and just simply going over creatives, guys. Okay, so in this overall module, and especially in the beginning, we're going to be going over just the baseline creative, the base knowledge, what you need to know for your creatives to actually work. Okay, so follow along this slideshow. So 9 to 15 seconds long. Why is this important? Well, overall, so with the type of demographic we are hitting with our ads, the customer base doesn't really want to watch ads. They're not here to watch ads, guys. They are here simply on TikTok just to mindlessly scroll. They don't want to be shown the ads. And pretty much everyone doesn't want to be shown bombarded with ads. So this is why it's very, very important that the ad itself is only 9 to 15 seconds long. Do not get me wrong. You can have ads that are a little bit longer, around that 30-second mark. But the way that we structure our ads, we have to have it extremely punchy, short and sweet to the point. And in return, this actually does us a favor. Like, well, Tim, how does this do an actual favor? It's because when you have the actual creative a little bit shorter, the watch time, how long people are actually watching the ad goes up, right? So if you have a minute-long ad, the watch time on that ad will be significantly lower. Meaning, when you have more people watching your ad for a long period of time, this means you can actually rank higher within the bidding because people are interested in your ad. Okay, so this is why it's really important to have that 9 to 15 seconds long, guys. Now, again, like I said previously, you can go to that 30-second mark. We definitely have ads that go, at that mark and a little bit above. But when we're first testing out a product, you want it to be punchy, you want it to be fast, you want to be in and out. You want to tell them what the product is, what the offer is, and tell them to go to the landing page. And you want to keep it very, very simple, the structure, guys. So another thing, when you're hopping into kind of just going right down the list here, state the offer in the first 1 to 3 seconds. Why is this important? It's because we are leveraging TikTok. Okay, TikTok algorithm is probably something we've never really seen before. Don't get me wrong, Facebook's algorithm is very good. Snapchat is a little bit mediocre in my opinion. But with TikTok, the algorithm that they have, the data that they are collecting on people on a day-to-day basis, they really, really know their audience. Okay, so meaning when we state the offer, state whatever the offer is of the product, meaning 50% off sale, buy one get one free sale, etc. You're telling them what the offer is and the product in the first 1 to 3 seconds. Meaning, with our targeting on our ads, once we get to the ad section, we're targeting wide open. So with this, it's basically we can actually leverage TikTok's algorithm because in the first 1 to 3 seconds, people either resonate with the actual product itself or they don't at all. This is fantastic. So someone sees your ad, let's say it's a male or it's a woman over 45. And they see the ad and they just don't resonate with it, they don't have to watch through the ad to see if they're going to be interested in it. They know from the first 1 to 3 seconds what the product is and what the offer is, i.e. how long things to say, etc. So with that, you're calling out the direct customer avatar, the actual people who you want to buy the product. You're using the creative for that. So you using this and leveraging this is massively, massively important. Okay, so when you have a combination of all the things here I'm showing you guys on the slideshow, it's very, very, very powerful. Going into it, showing what the product does. So after you're done with the offer, a lot of people they kind of beat around the bush with what the product actually does. We're not doing that here, guys. We're punchy. We're in and out. We're showing them what the product does, how it's going to better their life. We're showing them all characteristics of the actual product, the functionalities of the product, how much they're actually going to want it. Okay. So another key point that I really want to hit on is make sure in your creatives it is the demographic you are targeting for. Okay? What does this mean? So if you are selling, let's say, shapewear, you wouldn't have a bunch of men who are 45 in the ad promoting the product. Doesn't make sense. Okay? Obviously, that's a very, very extreme setting, but I definitely seen it time and time again with creatives that other people are running that the actual ad, the actual people in the ad wouldn't be the people actually buying the product. Okay, this is not a market fit. This is not the correct demographic fit. So the customer audience on the other side, on TikTok, knows this. And they're just like, well, that's just not a clear fit. And so they're going to keep on scrolling, guys. So that's why it's really, really important. Okay, this kind of goes more into the actual creative side of things and actually running your ads. But you're refreshing your creative every 5 days. Now, I'm going to be showing you guys actually how to do this firsthand, so it's going to be powerful with that. But the reason why we want to refresh our creative every 5 days because of the algorithm with TikTok. Stuff loves new creative, so obviously we have the benefit of the algorithm is very, very powerful. However, TikTok really does like to fatigue the ad, meaning they just want to see new content on the platform all the time, basically. So you can either create brand new ads or refresh the metadata on your ads. But again, that's for the ad section, scaling section of this model. But for now, we're just going to go over the creatives. But that is a very, very key thing to know. Using the sound makes a difference. Using trending sounds on TikTok is very, very powerful. There's been some debate where it's really not that big of a deal, whatever, etc. We've seen the exact opposite. Okay, we ran the same exact ad. The same exact ad. All we did was switch out the background music of the actual ad. The ad performance literally doubled, guys. So for this, I wouldn't sleep on it. So with this overall, what we do is whatever market, whatever demographic you're hitting. So if you're targeting males, targeting females, targeting moms over 45, etc., you're going to be going into TikTok and seeing what does that demographic really resonate with sound. What are the trending sounds for that demographic? And it's really as simple as searching your product up on TikTok and see what other trending sounds are going on. Also look at the database that TikTok provides and then go on the app. You can also see what are the trending sounds. That's very, very, very important. Now, lastly, is going over AI voiceovers. We'll have an entire video just for this section alone. But this is vitally important. You can definitely use the robot voice that's on TikTok, or you can use a real human voice that obviously costs money. Both are great, don't get me wrong, but if one works better than the other, meaning a real human voice actually works better, why don't we use the real human voice? Well, there's some caveats to that, right? So it's going to take a little bit of a long time, around 3 to 5 days, for let's say the UGC creator to actually make that sound for you, either voiceover, and maybe they don't have the right tonality, right inflection of the voice to make it seem more exciting and all that, right? So what we do here, we use AI and we leverage AI, and so we can easily clone the voices of our own UGC creators. Instead of hiring them out again, we just clone their voice and then go ahead and change it wherever we need to. Maybe the scripting is wrong, maybe the copywriting is a little bit wrong on the actual video, so we just change that. Maybe the tonality, maybe they're not as excited, we change that up. So this is the baseline going over just creatives in general, guys. We are going to be taking, again, a deep dive into calling out the customer avatar, etc. in the next video. So stay tuned for that. And we'll see you guys in the next video. So we can easily clone voices of our own UGC creators. Instead of hiring them out again, we just clone their voice and then go ahead and change it wherever we need to. Maybe the scripting is wrong, maybe the copyright is a little bit wrong on the actual video, so we just change it up ever so slightly. Maybe the tonality, maybe they're not as excited, we change that up. So this is the baseline going over just creatives in general, guys. We are going to be taking So follow along on this slideshow. So 9 to 15 seconds long. Why is this important? Well, overall, so with the type of demographic we're hitting with our ads, the customer base doesn't really want to watch ads. They're not here to watch ads, guys. They are here simply on TikTok just to mindlessly scroll. They don't want to be shown videos. And pretty much everyone doesn't want to be shown bombarded with ads. So this is why it's very, very important that the ad itself is only 9 to 15 seconds long. You're not doing it wrong. You can have ads that are a little bit longer, around that 30-second mark. But the way that we structure our ads, we have to have it extremely punchy, short and sweet to the point. And in return, this is actually does us a favor. Like, well, Tim, how does it do us a natural favor? It's because when you have the actual creative a little bit shorter, the watch time, how long people are actually watching the ad goes up, right? So if you have a minute long ad, the watch time on the ad will be significantly lower. Meaning, when you have more people watching your ad for a long period of time, that in the next video. So stay tuned for that. To calling out the customer avatar, etc. in the next video. So stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So we're going to be going over what actually makes a good ad. Obviously, we kind of talked about that briefly, but I'm actually going to be showing you step by step of what actually is going to be the overall framework of what you actually want to do with your creatives. And so you can obviously just see firsthand what we actually do with our ads and why they work so well. Okay, so for this, you are going to be calling out, and this is kind of just more of a recap of what we talked about last call. Last video. This is going to be calling out the customer. Yeah. Again, the first 1 to 3 seconds, what we talked about previously, telling them what the hook is offer. Okay? Meaning what the product does, what the functionality is to direct customer alcohol for this. Very, very important. Okay? Emotionally engaging. I did harp on this a little bit, but emotionally engaging. You want people to have visual experience. You want girls that are in your ads, you want them to be excited about the product. So this is really the key, especially when you're selling to women, men, it doesn't matter. You're selling with emotion. Sell with emotion. When you're looking at your creatives, if someone just like, this is the product, the first one, like, no one cares. So you have to have, people smiling, you have to have their voice flushing. You have to make them actually feel excited, one, at the product, of the product, and in turn, it's going to make people who are on the other side of the screen want to buy the product. Especially when we're selling on TikTok. It's all about selling with emotion. Understanding why is your customer avatar buying this product. Some products are easier than others to actually sell with emotion. But selling with emotion is really what's going to make your ads get long. Okay? So the benefits of the benefits, you're going to tell them what is the overall benefit of the product, or what is the benefit of that benefit. What is the benefit of having these promotions? Think about it. Well, what's the benefit of having these promotions? You look better, you feel better, you look awesome. See that? Once you go from just normal benefit, hey, I was summer waist, which you can but what is the real thing? They're not just wanting slimmer waist. What's the reason for slimmer waist? Confident, you look better, your partner probably finds you more attractive, right? Those are the key reasons. Those are the key emotions. Okay. When you're thinking about, when again, just to recap, buy one get one free. Boom. First offer, you know exactly what they're doing. Girl's happy moving her background. Just wearing the product. Did you notice? So the first video, there's no sound here, there's no one speaking. Okay. The second video is someone talking about the benefits of the product. Someone actually speaking and talking about the product. This is key. Very, very important. You want to have it. You have some content in the actual ad itself, where it's just been showing up the product. Then rather than the middle time frame, run a 3 to 5 second mark. You're going to have someone actually talking about the product, talking about the benefits. It's much, much more cool. Right. So with this, again, I'm just going to overall is creative. We're just putting on the benefits of what it's doing, just sucking you in. And obviously, every girl in this ad fits a demographic that's going to be buying this product. Normally for these types of products, it's shapewear and stuff. Sometimes it can be the thinner women. A lot of times it's going to be the bigger demographic. All right, it's on the heavier side. So make sure you have that first. Kind of lost that quality going on here, but the first one is overall just a pretty one. That is, you know, just kind of like some body figure that looks really want. Then on the second layer is more of the demographic and final one. You can go up. And then she's talking about the product. And so people see the ideal of what they want to look like. And then they actually see someone like themselves. And then we hit them with more like basics, right? The ideal body type. Especially in a group with this one creator who's, you know, wearing the bodysuit, and then the jeans kind of like are overflowing, so it really accentuates the legs and how much snatching you can. It's all done with those. And then at the very end, very like CLV, our CLV today. And very interesting. So this is how we structure creatives, guys. This is very important. Make sure you guys can take a look at this, rewatch this video. We'll probably have this video saved down below just for you guys to really take feedback and look at the creative on you know how we structure it. But again, going back to this, go back to the slide. 9 to 15 seconds long. Big offer. Every offer is 50% off, 20% off, 75% off. Buy one get one free. Buy one get two free, etc. Show people what the product does and how it's going to benefit their life. Have that customer demographic in the ads. Very, very unique. And then also you can use AI voices in it. For this one, you do not. You just have them actually speak. So, yep. Basically just overall recap of that. Now for the next video, we are going where to actually find your content, where to pull content from, how to do it, and what are the just cargo pants. But with the cargo pants, you can adjust it so it's basically a built-in belt. Alright, you can hey, side test. Yeah, so this is basic store structure combo I showed you with the previous module of just how we actually set up our stores. It's very similar to what a lot of bigger brands do. And yeah, this is pretty awesome for us. This is what we like to do at scale. So come over here, kind of like what I was talking about in the previous video when they had the free shipping of $40. What we always do and what I honestly recommend is free shipping of $24, and then you have the price of the product within that $30 mark. Again, see the product, see the price, get excited. Okay, that's cool. And you get free shipping and the price is just over. So coming into here more, product photos is important, especially on TikTok. You just want lifestyle images, guys. You don't want these white background photos. All of our photos on our site are all, people actually wearing the product, looking good, etc. So that's one thing to know, and what I highly recommend for you guys is just when you set it up your stores. Product photos matter a lot. Okay, matter a lot. Name of the product. To be honest, I think go fancy with this because I came up with a name. But we did. So this is honestly like don't be like awesome with this store. It's nothing overwhelming. It is such a branded store. But with this simple store setup, it does can't really complain. So the price of the product, cost of the cost ship, it is well, is it 9 or 10 bucks? You go back to it. CJ's and but it is so easy 3x markup, nothing too crazy. So we tested this first with just a $29 offer, and that's it. This is done cheap now. So we saw that everyone was basically selling this product for $34, $40, $60 sometimes on the line, but they were trying that, and nothing was really working. No one was really actually scaling this product. So what we decided to do is, after kind of testing, if people were interested in the product, the click-through rate on the app was actually good, but we realized we needed to switch up the offer. This is why I made a video strictly talking about offers and how important testing offers really is. So we decided to do a buy two, get one free. Okay? So